So here we are, 15 months in, and who would ever have thought that we would still be working from home after all this time, period. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see you, to have the office reopen, and to spend time with the people I love, many of whom are watching this video now. It's been a long, hard year. We've had to juggle work, family obligations, parental obligations, isolation, depression, and the rigors of a strange new world. That said, there have been some benefits that have come from COVID. Many of us have enjoyed more time with family. Not having to commute is a lovely thing. I've become particularly handy with certain tools in my basement that have been gathering dust for years, and it turns out they actually have a purpose and can do helpful things. The appreciation of simple pleasures, like what to do with yeast, new pets, gardening, baking, at which I have been a singular and disastrous failure, and the appreciation of a lot of simple things, you know, sunsets and walking outdoors and family meal times, watching spring bloom, waiting for the doorbell, which turns out to be much more exciting than I ever thought it was going to be, the importance of toilet paper, but we've also missed many things. Hugging people, particularly the people we love. Hopefully those are actually the only people you're hugging. Eating out, going out, hanging out with friends and family, working together, and so many celebrations and ceremonies, holidays, birthdays, baby showers, weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, confirmations, so many events that have had to go by the wayside during this crazy time. And I think we've also learned a lot of things. We've learned how to wear a mask without fogging up your glasses. We've learned what surgeons feel like. We've learned how to use tech in all kinds of new and novel ways. We've discovered that hand sanitizer comes in all kinds of flavors. Who knew? We have certainly learned how important it is to speak up when you see or experience acts of anti-racism, and how the fight against racism involves every single one of us every single day. We've learned, I think, how to be a little more resilient. We've learned the importance of good health and how to take care of ourselves. We know who the real essential workers are now. We've learned how to cut our own hair. It's not really all that great a job, but we've figured it out. And we've also learned not to sweat the small stuff, because frankly, at the end of the day, most of it is small stuff. So what's next? Well, with any luck, you have gotten a vaccine or you've gotten in line for a vaccine, and the world is going to begin to open up, and there are going to be all kinds of things that we can now do again with greater appreciation than we probably ever had before. Traveling, celebrating the big moments in our lives, feeling free to move about our neighborhoods and our state and our country and the world in a much more freeing way, and to appreciate the little things and the big things in life. And speaking of appreciation, no discussion of this day, Employee Appreciation Day, would be complete without thanking each and every one of you for what you have done to keep this firm running. There isn't a person who is listening to this who hasn't had a critical role in helping this firm survive the pandemic and thrive as we look to the future. You are, every one of you, essential workers for Stradley Ronan, and every single one of you has played an important role in keeping this firm afloat and staying together and working together and being willing very often to do things you haven't done before for the sake of the firm, for the sake of the team. This firm could not function without the 200 administrative professionals who really keep the firm running and whose job is to run the business of law at Stradley Ronan. So from me, from the members of the management committee, the board, and everyone at the firm, thank you for everything you've done. You're the greatest. I love you, and I can't wait to see you. Thanks.